Hei, salutare toată lumea și bine v-am găsit la o altă serie Doki Doki Literature Club. Haideți să începem. Please enter your name. Vector. Pa, Victor. Hey, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention that might throw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. But she's going to chase after me like this, I must feel better off running away. However, I just sat an idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Așa, I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you... Așa. Ba, nu-i de rău! Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to take over. Fine. But you wait for me after all. I guess you don't happen to be... Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the street, becoming increasingly split with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Victor, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you will join a club this year. Did I? Da, chiar am zis? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I worry how to socialize or have any skills for college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. I know you're happy now, but I die at the you need. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Yay! Yay! Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was pacing. I look around the city and I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you You don't need to wait up for me, așa, you let you out. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know what? Well, that you could come to my club, Sayori, yeah? Mini. Not that I was ever aware that she has an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I will bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or he's cunning us. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year's classes and activities. Full of energy, swings open the class door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Ritter Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Victor, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in situation. This club is full of incredible cute girls. Numai asta s-o gândit. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably the first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people, like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Victor. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely me feels a little... You too, Monica. Wow, ce gentlemaness! Come sit down, Victor. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girl has a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapper tray and Yuri opens the closet. Se pare că în jocul ăsta trebuie să vorbești mult. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow. Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, it's just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first and Monica and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get the icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my finger looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glasses in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Oh my god, jocul ăsta e așa interesant. But not for you, no, you dummy. Alright. I give one. Natsuki will logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying as she carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before getting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea seat in the classroom, don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Don't let herself get intimidated, Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not, insulted Yuri looks away. I mean that you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles to me. So what made you consider literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. Okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Aha, well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. It much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it away. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort and starting something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, well, do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Victor, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Am citit în viața mea manga in real life. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki had suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorite are usually novels and build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story such a forgiving word is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems to reserved and timid since that moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that find her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination or to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once I desperately grasped something and can relate to at the minimal level. Really, I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki eyes dart over to me. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! You won't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Do you have writing experience to you, Ash? I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri don't coincide. Let's all go home and write a poem for the next time we meet. We all share the Asha. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us a little more. Isn't that right, Victor? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? We're back to the original topic of me joining the I blunt somewhere. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have confused stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of I'll forget step back as we, but I'm sorry, I thought, Victor, I'm defenseless against these girls. How I'm supposed to make a clear-headed decision with things like this? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's side lights up. Yes, I'm so happy, Sayori Rasha. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I will be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Victor, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Ehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skill? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Victor, since we are already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after the school in literature? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yes! It's time to write a poem. Pick words do you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Uite cum sunt aici. Smile. Cry. Calm. Beauty. Peace. Sweet. Kiss. Peaceful. Nu știu ce am apăsat. Kitty. Sunset. Play. Hope. Charm. Daydream. Waterfall. Awesome. Friends. Enjoy. Și Promise. Mi se pare destul de ok. În fine, cam atât cu acest video, sper că v-a plăcut. Dacă mai veți continuare episoade, nu uitați să dați un mare like și ne vedem data viitoare cu un alt video și îmi pare rău pentru engresat pe la colțul gurii. Vă las pe următorul video. Ciao!